This is the rhythm of the
G'day champion, how are you? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Saturday Sorcery, the absolute last Saturday Sorcery for 2022. Now, it being New Year's Eve, what have you got planned for the day? Let me know in the comment section below, I'd love to know. Now also, if you want a chance to win my 2022 gimmick clear out, make sure you stick around till later on the episode where I show you how to do just that. Now, because it's the end of the year, I've got an extra special Saturday Sorcery for you. A lot of you have been asking for this online. I posted this originally as just a cool little effect, little idea. I didn't think it would get as much responses and comments from people wanting to know how it was done. So here we are, I will teach you it for free. There were a lot of guesses about what it actually was, whether there was like a flat pack, like style Rubik's Cube that would crush down and sit flat on the back of the box, which would have been awesome, but that's a really technical gimmick, and I think, well, it's a lot easier than that. But then again, there were also guesses on the other side that said I completely just threw the Rubik's Cube off between the box and my body and the desk, which would have been quite easy, but also very tricky to get the angles right on that for when I'd flick it or throw it off. So it's a little bit of a mixture of those two. So without any further ado, let's go through and break down what's happening. Okay, so you can see in the first part of the video, I make the Rubik's Cube disappear. Now, how is this done? This is where people said that it was a flat pack Rubik's Cube, or the Rubik's Cube wasn't in 3 dimensions. So quite a few fun guesses online, but this is what is happening. Now, to do this finish, you're gonna need a couple of different things: a Rubik's Cube, a deck of cards, and obviously your hands. Now, as you saw in the video, I dropped the deck of cards into the tuck case, and you leave the tuck case open. But look very carefully where my fingers are sitting, as on the back of the tuck, my thumb isn't even going to touch the tuck case. This is for when I drop the Rubik's Cube in, I'm just going to drop it, and the Rubik's Cube is going to catch on my thumb and hold it in place like this. So from the front, drop the Rubik's Cube in, and it sits on the back of the tuck. Then with my free hand, I close the tuck case and readjust, grabbing hold of the Rubik's Cube and the tuck all in one. Now let's break up this explanation with the mid-episode giveaway. But before we jump into what this week's giveaway is, let's find out who won last week's Ollie Milling bundle. Now, if you haven't seen Ollie Milling's tutorial, make sure you check it out straight after this episode, card on screen right now. Now, I've chosen my random winner, and congratulations, Howard Makowitz, my friend. You are the winner of the Ollie Milling bundle. If you could email me just here, I'll get those prizes out to you quicker, and you can make a Rubik's Cube disappear. Now, if you want a chance to win my 2022 gimmick clear out, all you need to do is comment below what deck you would use to make the Rubik's Cube disappear into. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. I'll choose someone out at random, and you'll be announced in next week's video. So good luck. Now, to actually make the Rubik's Cube completely disappear, this is where it gets a bit more technical. You need to build a special prop for this. Now, if we actually enhance the video here and do some CSI style stuff, we can see, if we zoom in, you can actually see what actually happens. There's a flash here, shadows give it away. Now, for those eagle-eyed viewers that have just caught it, it's actually a trapdoor in the table. Now, it's going to teach you how to build this, but it is ridiculously easy, super easy to build. So I thought there's no real reason to actually show you how to build this. It's literally just some printed wood on some cardboard that I've cut a hole in. So what I did is I went to Google Images, found some wood textures that I actually like. Now, if you want to know some wood textures, and I've got some for you, there's a link in the description below right now to a Dropbox link that actually has some images in there already for you to download and then print out. I then took these textures and glued them onto a piece of cardboard and cut out a square the size of a Rubik's Cube. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can do your trapdoor. You can actually build it with a flap in. So you'd cut like a U shape in your cardboard so it can actually flap down and open up. But what I actually did is I actually cut a square out and then pushed it up from the bottom so it sat flush. Then when I dropped my Rubik's Cube on it, I pushed down, and it pushed down the hole, pushed down the trapdoor, and it all fell through. Now, my gimmick's wooden table was actually sat up off my actual real table with a few decks of cards to give it that height for the Rubik's Cube to drop down and be hidden away. Then all I do at the end is lay the tuck case down on the hole to make it look like the Rubik's Cube is completely gone, but it's actually just to cover up the massive big hole in the table. Now, there you go. That is the explanation of the disappearing Rubik's Cube. It's somewhat easy, somewhat hard. Probably the only tricky part is making that Rubik's Cube disappear behind that tuck. It's because it's a little bit angly. You obviously don't want the Rubik's Cube popping out either side. The actual build and disappearance through the table is the easiest and most simplest method I could ever think of. Now, what do you think? Did you enjoy that? Was the method what you thought it was? Let me know if you enjoyed this by please giving the video a like. Now, if you do have any questions on this, please throw them in the comment section below. Use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. I would love to answer each and every single one. Now, if you do actually decide to build a gimmick and do your performance, please tag me in your videos. I'd love to check them out and then reshare them. All right, champion, ready to check out more videos just like this one? Make sure you check out our YouTube channel where we drop new videos every single day. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe, because why not? Save yourself coming back later. Now, I know I've taken up enough of your Saturday and your New Year's Eve, so please go have fun, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next year. Now, if you're watching this right now as this drops on Saturday, we're actually over on our Discord having a weekly jam, a weekly hangout, fun games, giveaways, all of that kind of stuff. So come join us there. Link in the description below to that. Otherwise, I'll see you next year on a Stumped on Tuesday or another top 5, or then on Wednesday for a What's New This Week. Now, take care. Enjoy the last few hours of your 2022. I'll see you next year, my friend. Take care. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, look at this. Well, so much good magic in there. You need to check this out. You're not going to regret it. I pinky promise you. Oh, whoa. Look at this. This shining diamond over here. What is this? Beautiful. You probably should click that if you haven't subscribed yet. But then you should definitely check out this, because this is good. Treat yourself.